You should now have your project edited with transitions and effects applied. In this tutorial, we'll look at how you create and apply titles to your project, and then finally, how you export your final edited project. Now, let's look at titles. A title is text that appears over your video file. This can be used for credits or captions. First, in your timeline window, navigate to the place that you wish your title to appear. Then, on the main menu bar, select Title and navigate to New Title. From here, a menu will expand, and you have a choice of Default Still, Default Roll, and Default Crawl titles. A still title is a title that just appears on screen and doesn't move. A rolling title is one that moves vertically, either top to bottom or bottom to top, depending on the settings. A crawling title moves left to right or right to left, again depending on the settings. For the purposes of our project today, we will select a default still title. Once you've selected this, a dialog box will open. At this point, you are able to give your title a name. If your project contains multiple titles, this can be very handy. Once you have named your title, press OK, and then the title creation window will open. At the bottom of this window, you are able to select the style of your title. Once you have selected a style, click on the text tool at the top left of the window. This will then allow you to draw a text box on the image that the window is displaying. You can then type your text into the text box. The controls on the right-hand side of the title creation window allow you to control positioning, size, style, and font of your text. Once you're happy with the text and its positioning, close the title creation window. In your Projects tab, you will now notice that your title has been created. You are now able to click on this and drag it onto your timeline window. Please note that when you drag a title into the timeline window, it needs to be placed above the clip that you wish it to display on. If the video clip is on a track higher than the title, then you won't be able to see the title. Now create and position any titles that you need for your project. Once you have finished the editing and titling of your piece, you are now ready to export your final project. To do this, first make sure that the timeline window is highlighted. Then, on the main window menu, select File, Export, and Media. This will then open up your media export window. From here, you are able to select the export settings of your final video file, such as its format and the location it will be saved to, as well as give you an indication to how big the final video file will be. First, we need to select the format that we will be exporting our video file to. There are quite a few to choose from. However, one of the main formats that we use at the university is the H.264 format. This creates an MPEG-4 video file, which preserves high quality whilst maintaining a fairly small file size. Then we need to select a preset for our file. Presets allow the final video file to be optimized for certain devices or playback scenarios, such as playback on an iPad, iPhone, or an Android device, or on a particular internet channel such as YouTube or Vimeo. We recommend the preset Match Source High Bitrate or Match Source Medium Bitrate. This will ensure that the final exported file will maintain the same dimensions and frame rate as the original. Once you have selected your preset, you then need to select Output Name. This will open a Finder window. You can then give your final edit a name and choose where it will be saved to. Once you have done this, click Save and the Finder window will close. Then, click the Export button. A dialog box will open, showing that your file is exporting and giving you an estimate on how long this will take. Once complete, you can minimize your Premiere window, navigate to where you exported your file, and review it. Congratulations, you have now completed your first edit. The Creative Media team hope that you have found this introduction to Adobe Premiere CC useful and easy to follow. If you have any feedback about this tutorial, you can contact the Creative Media team at the email address on screen now.